Hello. Um, my room's a bit of a mess. Sorry. Just don't mind it. I got some like dirty clothes and another chair in here, and then like some swimming trunks because I had since Wyatt came over and we had a grand old time. We swam and we obviously went to my friend's house, Woods, um, and this is my mom's mouse pad actually. But yeah, I just figured I'd do like a little 10-minute stream since I'm not really even gonna. I'll answer some questions if people ask them, but I'm just kind of chillaxing just to get the stream done. Cause I told you guys I am doing a stream every single day. Not even gonna break that streak. Got dragon fruit and Mountain Dew. I think, what is it? No, it's not diet. That's good. There. I don't know if you can see it, but there. Oh, I guess it already dried up. It was a little mess. Still 0 viewers, but it's alright. See, we keep pushing because people eventually join around 3 minutes or less. Sorry, didn't mean to. Hang on, there we go. I do gotta throw this away, so yeah, I just moved like everything around really. That's why and since I had white, like this is gonna freaking. This just goes in the dirty clothes pile. I guess I'll just sit here and wait for some people to join and just sip on my dragon fruit Mountain Dew. That's actually really good. It don't taste like anything because dragon fruit doesn't really taste like anything either. But it's genuinely good. I mean, it's Mountain Dew, so it's gonna be good. But it's dragon fruit, which dragon fruit, I've had it before. It's not good because it just doesn't taste like anything. It's literally just like water or like air as a solid or like fruit form. Yeah, I know. I suck at saying this, but it's literally water. Oh, hello, someone joined. Just talking about my collection. If you have any questions, just my Funko collection or my figure collection, whichever one, if you're new, just subscribe if you want, and if you don't, that's fine. What's up, you guys? Wow, thank you. I got some pretty cool stuff here. So is this good though? Oh, dang, this is actually a lot of people in only 3 minutes. Thank you for subscribing, whoever it was. Thank you though. How did I get that? I think I got it at Walmart. I've had it in my fridge for forever. Any MHA figs or Funkos? No, which I don't know really what that stands for. I'm sorry. I apologize if that offends you or anything. But I'll show you my figures. I've got Daryl from The Walking Dead. He's a bit messed up because he keeps falling. And then I've got Rick. Then I've got Merle. Then I've got The Last Ronin, Michelangelo, Pennywise, Superman, Spider-Man, and then Swamp Thing. My Hero Academia, I don't have any, but I have anime pops. I have like 1 or 2. Here's Naruto, and then this is from Naruto. I don't know the character, I'm sorry. And then Pop Animation. These are all 3 of my Pop Animation ones. I don't have that much Pop Animation. Sorry if that again offends you or anything. That's not what I want in the stream. This is really just kind of a Q&A stream, daily live streams. I need. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I would sell them to you, but obviously that's probably a big old process. But oh, nerd. Oh well. I guess if I'm a nerd, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd with a cool collection, I guess. So that's that, I guess. But it's fine. At least you're watching the stream and you commented, so thank you. That actually supports me. Anyways, this is dragon fruit Mountain Dew. I've had dragon fruit. Does not taste like anything. Literally tastes like air, like with seeds. That's just air in solid form with seeds, if that's even a good description. But I mean, it just tastes like regular Mountain Dew, if anyone's wondering. Yeah. But hang on, let me scroll through. So is this good though? The Mountain Dew flavor there? Yes, it's good. I mean, it just tastes like Mountain Dew though. Where? How did I get that again? I think I got it at Walmart. It's been sitting in my fridge for about like 2 weeks though. It's not like expired or anything, so don't don't think I'm weird drinking expired soda or nothing, because I know it doesn't expire in 2 weeks, but some people might. It's just been kind of sitting in there, and I just cracked one open. This isn't my first one. I think this is like my third one, not of the day, but like out of the entire case. So yeah, it's pretty good though. I can go, if anyone in the stream wants me to, I can go over all of the Funko Pops in my collection. You just have to promise to stick around. Desk looks shiny. It's probably because of those lights. It's actually, I've had this desk since like 2022. I just never use it for anything. That's why it's kind of, dusty, and just, it's like you can see in these little cracks, it's kind of dusty, but it's fine. It does the job. It gets everything done. Like if I need to set something on here, then, but yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it looks shiny. You could also say it looks dusty though. Gotta go. All right, well, see you. Thank you. Be sure to, if you hang on, before you leave though, if you are subscribed, be sure to turn on notifications. That way, new sub, by the way, thank you. Be sure to turn on notifications, because I do daily live streams, so you'll be able to join tomorrow, and you can pop in, say hi, and I might pin your comment or shout you out, just for being a second time stream goer, So thank you for joining in and subbing. Have a great day. And the people that are still here, thank you. Oh, okay. Goodbye. Have a great day. The people that are still here, again, like I said, if you're subscribed, or if you're not subscribed, that's completely fine with me. I don't hate anybody. I'm not trying to hate on anybody if that's what you're taking from this, but you too, awesome collection. Thank you. Some support is amazing. Even if it's just one person, it means a lot, so thank you. But oh man, I almost choked on that. Anyways, if you are subscribed, be sure to turn on notifications so you can join my daily live streams. I just started this a couple days ago. This is daily live stream number 3. I've made it a point to myself, because I quit a lot of things. Like on my main channel, like my shorts, I make edits. I have a lot of edits ready to be finished, like almost finished, but I just quit because I lose motivation, or I just don't feel like doing it. I'm not doing it with this. I'm not gonna skip a singular day, even if it's just like a 5-minute stream. I'm not gonna skip a singular day, because I want to give you guys more and more content every single day. It might not be much, but at least it's something, and you guys can actually interact too. Obviously, if you were to join someone super, super popular on YouTube, and you were to join their live stream and said, hey, what's up, can you shout me out? They most likely are not going to, because they've got so many people in their stream. Me, I'm not that popular, so I'm definitely going to read your comment out 100%. I've read pretty much all of them, unless it's like, replying to me or something, or like being like, okay, great, hello, Muhammad. I hope that's your name, or I hope that's how you pronounce it. But I also got something for you just now, actually, that I know it's not spelt the same, but Muhammad Ali, that just reminded me, your name reminded me of the pop. So thank you for commenting. It is, all right, great. I don't want to offend anybody. Hang on, let me turn this off so I can speak. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to, so I'm just glad that I got it right. But yeah, just your name reminded me of this, so gotta turn this back on. It gets hot down here, man. It gets hot down here without that fan. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, if you guys have any question, this? If you're talking about this, yeah, it's Dragon Fruit Mountain Dew. And sorry, it just trips me out whenever people say something and it goes to 0 viewers. It says 0 viewers whenever I'm like talking. It goes from 1 after someone says something in the chat right here. If after someone says something, it goes down to 0, and it's like, did they leave after they said something, or are they still here and it's just glitching out? Anyways, if you were talking about this, it's dragon fruit, and it really just tastes like normal Mountain Dew because, you know, it's legitimately, I've tried dragon fruit, and I just said this earlier, I've had dragon fruit. It tastes like nothing. It tastes like air solidified with seeds. I know that's a weird description of it, but it's like solid air, which, you know, air tastes like nothing, so it's literally solid nothing with seeds. I know it's a weird description, I'm sorry, but, you know, that's pretty much what dragon fruit tastes like, but then you add it to Mountain Dew, and it's literally nothing. It's just regular Mountain Dew. But yeah, if you have any, if anybody has any questions about my collection, got, you know, Funko Pops up there, got, you know, this down here, I got my Poppy's knives. I can show you these if you guys want me to. Swamp Thing, some more figures up here, Dave and Corn Sweat, I think it is. Oh, that's actually crazy. He literally, you know what's crazy about this? Is that this dude was supposed to be standing straight, like, kind of up a little, and this web was attached to him. It actually looks like he grabbed the web and is pulling him, but, you know, show the knives, please, if you can. Bet I will. I got you, Flo. So, if you can describe any of these and, like, you want me to see one, just describe it and hopefully I'll get to it. I'm not going to go over every one unless you guys, like, genuinely, like, desperately want me to. I'll just go over some of my favorites, starting with this one right here. It's got a deer in it. It's a bit dirty because it's my Poppy's knives, and, you know, he passed away a while ago, so they've kind of just been sitting in his favorite shelf. That's how we've been displaying them and, you know, like, remembering him. But, you know, since I got some, I decided, instead of having just all figures on here, I'm going to, you know, like, honor my Poppy. This one's also one of my favorites. Hang on, it's kind of hard to, silent but deadly. Or, not silent, small but deadly. Definitely, ow, I just poked myself with it. I call it small but deadly. Hang on, sorry, I know it's, not the best stream because, you know, I'm not the best at it, but, you know, I'm trying with one hand here. And then this one's also one of my favorites. I think it was a boot knife, because I think these things would go on a boot right here, and they would grab it and pull it up out of the sheath, and then, you know, be ready to attack. Hang on, I'll get this one out for you. That one's kind of rusted down and, you know, just old, so it's, thank you. Let me put this one back in here. They're not really, you know, now I have them, so technically they're all mine, but they're not really mine because they're my Poppy's. I just decided to honor him and put them on my shelf whenever I stream. Just that way he's always with me, and, you know, he's always got definitely a special place on the stream. This one's also one of my favorites. It's a pop-out one. It's an NRA, National Rifle, I think that says Association, yeah. Got a really, really cool handle. I like it. Very sharp. It's relatively new. How do I, oh, yeah. Gotta put that in there. And then these twin knives, I'm only going to get one of them out. I'll get this one out since this one's easier to put up. It's an eagle, and then the other one is a bear. This one, that's what it looks like on both of them. So, yeah, those are pretty cool. And then there's this giant, like, gargantuan one. But definitely the biggest foldable one I have. Pretty darn cool, you know. Yeah. I'll do one more. Pick one. You guys can pick one. Hang on, sorry. Which one do you guys want me to do? Just describe it the best you can, and I'll pick it up, and you guys can say yes or no. Just pick whichever one you want to see next. Because, I mean, I'll do any of them. Do you do gaming? Well, I don't really record gaming because, like I said, I make edits. And, obviously these daily live streams now. I do game. Like, I do play games. I play COD. Really any COD. I play Red Dead Redemption, GTA, obviously, waiting for GTA 6. Oh my god, bro, it's taking forever. Sometimes, occasionally, I'll play Fortnite just because my friends get on, and, it's not a bad game. It's just the storyline kind of sucks. But if you find the right game, it's genuinely not a bad game, honestly. And if you have the right friends, too, that actually show you cool games, and they're actually cool. But yeah, that's really about it. I don't really play many games. I'm usually just trying to work on edits, and I also, and this isn't a diss to anybody who plays games, but I also do have a life. I go out and do stuff. I have a job. I go out and do stuff, and I don't have time to go and just sit there and game and game and game. And that's not a diss to anybody that does gaming. Like, oh, I have a life and you don't. You just sit there and game. No, I just have stuff that I have to do. But yeah, again, just pick whichever one you want me to do, and I'll do that one. But yeah, I do play games, but I don't record gaming or post any gaming content or anything. If you do want to support me though, I definitely, sorry, brain freeze. I definitely recommend, subscribing and turning on notifications. I'm not trying to push you to subscribe. You don't have to. 100%, that is up to you. But if you do end up subscribing, be sure to turn on notifications because I do daily live streams every single day. I'm not skipping a day. I promise you guys. I'm not skipping a day. So if you subscribe and you turn on notifications, and I will stream every day, and you pop in, you just say hello or just ask a question or whatever. I'll definitely be sure to, answer your question. I read for sure. I'm not one of those people on TikTok who are like, I read every single comment and then don't. I 100%, because I'm not that popular. Again, I'm not that popular, so I hate it when people don't, read my comments. So I'd be sure to read your comment every single time. So if you pop in tomorrow or the next day, just be sure to say hello. I might even pin your comment, but yeah. I'm gonna end the stream at 20 minutes though. I know I said yesterday on yesterday's stream I was gonna end it at 15 minutes, and then I didn't. I pushed a little bit further. I'm not gonna do that today. The yellow knife, this one right here, or that one back there? One or two? One or two? This is one, this is two. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Which one? Dude, I suck at holding this up. I'll just do both of them for you. One, okay. Alright, so this one, I can only open one of them because the other one is so hard, so rusted down, I can't get it out. This is what it is. It's got a crown on here. This is what it's looked like on the front. Hang on, let me get it open real quick. Give me 1 second. This one's definitely old. That's what it looks like opened. I cannot, no matter how hard I try with both hands. I've even gotten tweezers and tried to open this, or not tweezers, pliers, just whatever equipment I can to get that, pull this out. It just will not budge. So I'm sorry, that one's not gonna open. But yeah, that's what it looks like in there. Yeah, and yeah, and then I'll just do this one because it's it's one of my favorites. It's, for whatever reason, reminded me of a Batarang. I don't know, just this style and type. It looks like it just kind of looks like a Batarang. I don't know. For those that are just joining, I have a Funko and figure collection. And if you guys want to, you can ask me questions like, Muhammad, do you play soccer? I used to. I don't do it anymore, but I used to play soccer. I played for about 10 years. And I just, I didn't find the passion anymore. And I know that's what a lot of people say when it gets hard for them. Like, oh yeah, I didn't find the passion, but really they just hated it and they couldn't do it anymore. They couldn't keep up. That's not me. I just did not, it got too annoying because all the teams that I would go on were just absolutely rude and disgusting and did not, you know, just absolutely terrible. But yeah, I know some people might have just joined, but I'm probably going to end the stream. Like I said a minute ago, I was going to end it at 20 minutes, and I'm already like nearly 30 seconds over. So I'm glad I got to stream today. I'm like I said, you know, if you're subscribed, be sure to turn on notifications. It's completely up to you if you subscribe or not, 100%. Just be sure to turn on notifications because I stream every day. You can pop in and say hello. But that is going to be all for today, you guys. Tomorrow's stream might be a little bit, you know, a little bit longer. You're subbing. Thank you, Muhammad. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and have a great day. Goodbye.